This is Cleanne Jenkins, your Simply Fun Playologist, and we're here to talk about the rest of the August specials. So first we have Math Potatoes. This is for ages 8 and above, teaches addition, subtraction, and quick thinking. Players roll the dice and use them to solve math equations while strategically using the hot potato and ketchup packet spaces. First to the finish line wins. So in this game, you're turning over the cards to figure out what you have to do. You roll your dice and then see if you can use the numbers to make your operation. If it doesn't work, roll again. And once you figure out what you need to do, you move that many spaces up to the next spot. If you hit on a hot potato, that means everybody does it all at once. Anyways, and if you get to like a catch-up one, anybody that's behind you gets to come to that spot. So this one was a pretty quick game and it was fun. Okay, we got Get For and Score. This one is for ages 8 and above, teaches vocab and quick thinking. Pick a category, then list 4 words that begin with each of the 4-letter cards. Earn points for each letter you complete before the timer runs out. So this one is a little bit more fast-paced because you have to use the timer. If you wanted it to be easier, you could choose not to use the timer, but basically you each have a little pad here and you do your category. This one we have movies, and you're trying to think of 4 movies that start with those letters. So like here I do like Goonies or Cinderella or Ice Age, and you're trying to come up with them. And you have to do it in an amount of time with the timer, so it can get tricky, but it was really fun. My family really liked that one. Okay, I'll Solve That is for ages 10 and above. This one teaches operations, problem solving. Players look at the 5 number cards on the board, utilizing any combination of addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. Players create an equation that matches the solution cards in their hand. Be the first player to reach 25 points on your scoreboard. So this one was a little bit more difficult for my family. Since I have a younger kid, we decided to take some of the higher cards out and do just addition and subtraction and leave out the multiplication and division. But basically you're looking at the cards here and trying to come up with an equation that equals one of your solution cards. So for this one, if I was trying to come up with some that I could add, like you're wanting to use as many cards as you can. So if you added up these numbers, when you got a wild, then you can add whatever you need to, like for me to get to 30. And if you get all 5, then you can move your player token over to 5. And the first one to get to the 25 points wins. The only other thing is when you're doing your turn, other people can try to solve some of their solution cards as well. And if they solve it, then they can get 2 bonus points. So it was pretty fun once we figured out how to do it, but it is for older ages. Space It is for ages 8 and above. It teaches sequencing. Players create and play sequences of 3 or more tiles. First person to use all of their tiles wins the game. So this one was a pretty fun game. So what you're going to do is you're going to start with your numbers and you try to make a sequence of like 3 or more numbers. So here I could start with 1, 2, and 3. And this first round, everybody's just putting out a sequence of cards. If you do one like this that is all 3 colors, then everybody else has to draw another tile out of the Space It bag, and what you're doing is you're trying to get rid of all your cards. Once you get to another round, then you're trying to add on to sequences. So I could add a 4 here, or somebody could add a 3 here and start going like odd numbers here, 1, 3, 5. And so you're just adding on and trying to make the sequences till you get done. So that was a pretty fun game. The only ones that I don't have pictured is What Comes Next and Vinculum. What Comes Next is 2 puzzles, the ABC and 1, 2, 3 puzzles. And Vinculum is a fractions game. If you want to know more about them, see the website. Thanks for watching.